Hi everybody, welcome to Behind the Vanity. I'm Jessica. To my subscribers, thank you so much for coming on back and joining me for another video. And if you are new, I sure do hope that you will want to take just a second and subscribe and to hit that bell notification. So in today's video, I'm going to be testing out some new Dollar Tree makeup products. I just did a haul, so all these products were in a recent haul video that I will link below if you want to check that out separately. But right now, this is the good part. So I've done quite a few, and by quite a few, I mean a few, Dollar Tree oriented videos recently, and I actually have some more coming up in the future. So before I go into today's video, I just wanted to say something really quick. You know, as a YouTuber, I have a lot of friends that are on YouTube, so you guys know this, what I'm about to say, but if you're someone that just watches and you don't have your own channel and make videos, analytics are a big part in just seeing how videos perform. Basically, it's a way for us to see what you all like without you having to tell us, although we do love when you tell us usually. So it seems with these Dollar Tree videos that they're getting very well received according to my analytics. So I am going to try to do more of this because it is fun for me. And I do think it's a good time for this kind of thing too, just with things being the way they are. But it is something that I love. Actually, my very first YouTube video was Dollar Tree oriented. So I am gonna be doing more content like this. And so I just wanted to take a second to ask you, my subscribers, or even just people that are sitting here that are not subscribed, that are watching my video, if you've discovered me through a Dollar Tree oriented video, if you could just take just a second, if you could comment down in the comment section below that just says Dollar Diva. And I just want to see how many people are discovering me through these Dollar Tree videos, just so I can have that information for the future. So anyways, I do hope that you are truly loving these videos because I do love making them. So just wanted to get that out of the way real quick before I get into the rest of the video. So again, today's video is I'm gonna be testing some products and just kind of see how they perform and let you know what I think of each product. That way you know whether or not, as Dollar Divas, what is worth your dollar and what is not. Because we don't want to waste a dollar. Usually. So sometimes it is fun to spend a dollar just to try something and see if it works. Sometimes you don't want to do that, so that's where I come in. So let's get started. So I always start with my eyebrows, and I have the LA Colors brow pencil, and this is in dark brown. So it comes with this like little brush, which is handy. So I'm gonna use that instead of using a spoolie, which I do use a spoolie often. It's just a regular eye pencil already pre-sharpened. If you guys watch my channel a lot, you know that I use a lot of different methods. I use pencil, I use brow powder, I've used brow mascara, I have used brow gel. Oh, I've even used eyeshadow. I use eyeshadow sometimes. This is actually really good. I really like this. Look at that. And the color is fine. I always feel like the color kind of makes a whole lot more sense once you have other makeup on. It's a little on the warmer side, but in my experience, it always comes together. This was an exciting find. I've been seeing hard candy stuff at my local Dollar Trees over the last month or so. Of course, the packaging's really pretty. And it's got these beautiful shades. I think what I'm gonna use kind of for an all over color shade is gonna be this. It's kind of shimmery, but it's kind of what we got. This shade right here. It's kind of like a silver. I'm gonna kind of just go in with that, especially up here. Generally, I would probably use a different color from like another palette, but I'm really wanting to test out these products in the best way I can. And when you have a palette, of course, you can pair it with other things and eyeshadows. You don't have to ever just exclusively use a palette, but to test this palette, I'm gonna see how good it does on its own, just to give it a fair test. So it's not the ideal color for an all over, but it is going on really nicely, and I think it'll work. It'll work just fine. So there we go. Question is, do I want to do a green kind of a scheme, or do I want to do like a kind of a brown scheme. I think I'm gonna go somewhere in the middle. So I'm gonna kind of do this shade here all over, up to the crease. That shade's not showing up a whole lot. When I look at this, I keep forgetting that I got it at the Dollar Tree because it is just so, it's crazy that they have hard candy there. I'm gonna go ahead and just go on in with this dark brown here on the end. I'm gonna go ahead and apply it with my finger just a little bit because it's not showing up great. Let me try to spray it. It's really not very pigmented, so I just sprayed the brush. That definitely helped. I'm gonna go ahead and I wanna put some green in the crease. I think I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna do that bright green right there. There's a bit of fallout with these, but not any worse than any other palette that you would have. So I'm gonna spray the brush so that way I get a good color, and I'm just gonna go right up into the crease. So I'm gonna go into this gold here, but I'm just gonna go ahead and go in with my finger because sometimes that's just the best way. That is a really pretty, I mean, that's every bit as good as anything I have from Urban Decay or Too Faced. See that? Very, very metallic and very creamy. That's a really, really nice. I'm just gonna kind of blend the edges of the gold a bit. I'm gonna go into this dark green here and just kind of do the same thing. I'm gonna put it on there and spray and try to get this a little bit smokier out here. If you watch my channel, you know I love just all kinds of smoky eyes. It's kind of my go-to, kind of no matter what color I'm using. So I'm gonna set the palette aside for just a minute. I'm gonna put on some other products, and then after we're gonna go in and I'm gonna line my under eyes with it. So I'm gonna move on for just a minute, but so far, so good. I do think it's definitely worth $1, for sure. Did I need it? No. But is it worth $1? Yes, definitely. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just put some mascara on. It's a Dollar Tree mascara, it's LA Colors Hourglass Volume Lash. And just to give my eyelashes something to stick to. My eyeliner as well is something that I bought a while back. It's just an LA Colors liquid eyeliner. So I'm gonna do eyelashes next. But this is the style Dolly. Now the glue that I'm using is not from the Dollar Tree, but it is from a video that I will link below. But basically the video is that I show you how to get into different containers and get all the product out. So I'll link that below if that sounds like something you'd also be interested in. But yeah, the band on this is really nice. It's really very thin. They actually seem a whole lot more expensive than they are. So I got my eyelashes on, the glue's still a little wet, but they're really nice. They're natural, yet they're kind of dramatic. These definitely go on easier than any other Dollar Tree eyelash that I've ever bought, like the Color Mates and the, I've never tried the Wet n Wild because they're usually a little too natural for me. Very good. Okay, so let's move on. Pretty much if I'm wearing makeup in a video that I've put out for like the last 3 weeks, this is what I'm wearing. It's the Sassy Chic BB Cream, and I really like it, and it's surprisingly thick. They get 3 shades, you know, color selection's not great, but the medium works fine for me. But I usually apply it with my fingers. So today what I have is I have 2 different methods to apply it that I purchased that we'll be testing that I've never tried before. And one is the Sassy Chic applicator sponge, or yeah, the blender sponge. I've never tried this before in this brand. I haven't heard good things, but my curiosity got the better of me. Then I also picked up this Whispers silicone sponge, which I'm sure will be great. And I do like this method. I use it often. So we'll be trying that as well. So I wet it and it definitely got bigger. So I wet it and it definitely got bigger. See, it expanded a lot. So I'll be honest, I have never actually used a beauty blender, like beauty blender brand. So I can't compare it to that brand. I've only ever used this one. I've used this for my foundation. Then I have this one here that I use for powder. But you know, a lot of people say it's hard. I don't find it to be, I find it to be pretty soft. But like I said, my standards are low with this. So, and I'm gonna do half my face with one, half my face with the other. So I'll do my right side with the Beauty Blender. So let's go on in and see. You know, I like it. Honestly, if you're someone that's never actually tried a beauty blender, like a real beauty blender, you might like this because I don't know what I'm missing, honestly. I honestly think I like it better than this one. I got this one in an Ipsy or a subscription years ago, and I don't remember the name of it or the brand, but I think I like this one better than that. And then we'll use the silicone sponge on the other side. It really feels very nice. And I don't see a lot of people using them, like on YouTube and stuff, but I've always really liked it. I kind of like that it doesn't suck up any product. You see how that looks a whole lot more tacky than this side? I really like this BB cream. I'm just gonna go into the BB cream for just a second because it does apply to the applicators that I'm using. I like this, but it is very tacky and very wet, so I always have to set it down. And I use my fingers normally. I've been using my fingers. This is the first time I'm using an applicator to apply this BB cream. It is very tacky, very wet with the silicone applicator, which is I've always thought is a problem with the BB cream. But this side here looks a whole lot more, I don't know the word. It's sunk in a little bit better. It's a little bit more, not tacky looking, but I'm still gonna set it down with powder. So I think that is a great way to apply this particular BB cream. If you have this and you don't like how tacky it is, or if you buy it and you're afraid of it being tacky, get you one of these to go along with it, dampen it, and use it because this is definitely a good match. I'm gonna go over this side with that and you're gonna see an immediate difference here. Look at that, it's made such a difference. Okay, so I just applied that LA Colors concealer off camera just because it's a product you've already seen me do before, and I did apply it with my Beauty Blender. And I don't know if you can really see it because the concealer is not that great, but we're gonna move on now. I picked up this Color Workshop Poolside Glam Bronzer. It doesn't seem to have a shade. It comes in a package like this. And I have not used this particular brand at the Dollar Tree. I have seen it quite a bit and have not used it yet. So there's the bronzer. It's very warm, but it's matte. It's very matte. That's, you know, it's a little bit pinky, a little bit on the warm side. Not all my brushes are from the Dollar Tree, but I do have several, like these Wet n Wild ones, and I've got they're eye brushes, they got eyeshadow brushes, they got blush brushes, they got crease brush, they got all kinds of Wet n Wild brushes at the Dollar Tree, and they are really good. I have several of them that I use. So those Wet n Wild brushes are really good, really, really, really good. For the money, especially. For $1, they are better than some things I've spent several dollars on. So I really like the color of this. For me, it's good because it's warm, and I do like a warm bronzer. It's very matte, very pretty. So I've seen this product for years. It's the Color Mates blush in Marvelous. I really kind of like the packaging. I mean, it's old school, but it's really pretty. That is really pretty. That's actually going on really pretty too. It's not, sometimes blush can be a little bit patchy. And that is really nice. I think I like that better than the LA Colors. Pretty. So I'm still gonna go back to the under eye, and I have lip products that I'm gonna use. But before I do that, I wanna set this makeup. So I've got this LA Colors finishing powder, and it says that it helps set makeup. So it comes in just this like little compact. I got the shade Light. They had a couple different shades. The medium seemed a little dark for me. Maybe not, but they did have a few shades of this, and I got the shade of Light. because I do tend to like a lighter powder. That might have been a mistake, but if not, then if it is, I will try the other shade. But I'm just gonna go in with a brush. We'll do one side and kind of see what it does. I was afraid of it being a little powdery, but look at that, it really has set down the makeup beautifully. So you can tell I didn't do that side, and I think you can tell that I did this side. I like it. I've been trying to finish up, I do a Makeup Basket Monday series, and I will link that below if you are not familiar with that. I shop my stash and use what I have, and it's every Monday. But I'm trying to use up this Tarte Amazonian Clay finishing powder, and it's horrible. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. This is way better. This, spoiler alert, I think this is gonna be in next week's Makeup Basket Monday. It feels expensive. I think I honestly could have done the medium color too, but the light is not too light, so there you go. So that side there is set now too. So yeah, I've used an LA Colors powder before. It's like an all black container, and the packaging's not as nice as this, but and I don't know if it is different or not, if it's just been repackaged or what the deal is, but that is really good. So now I'm gonna go back in and line under my eyes and then add lips. I think I'm gonna just go with that dark brown, that dark matte brown, and on a thin brush. I sprayed the brush so it's a little bit more on there. Okay, I got a little bit in my eyes, but it's okay. It's only my eyesight. Okay, so I'm gonna just leave it alone. I think it's fine. So now we're gonna move on to lips, and I've got 2 lip products that I'm really, really excited about. So the first is this, and they're new. They're things I hadn't seen there before. I've got this LA Colors Auto Liner. It's a lip liner. It's retractable, which you know that I love a retractable liner. This is in the color Bear With Me. So very cool, just a little retractable liner. Let's see what the color looks like. It's gonna be okay. I have this little pet peeve. I end up usually either buying or receiving, like in a glam bag, lip liners that are too light. I'm old school. I like a darker lip liner. They did have a couple colors, so I'm sure I got the darkest one, at least the darkest nude color. It's a good, I mean, the lip liner is good. It's just not in the color that I like. It's not as dark as I would like it, but I'll be honest, it's also not as light as some of the ones I have. So that's okay. Okay, so we're lined. Not bad. I mean, like I said, good pencil. It's just the color isn't exactly what I wanted it to be. So the lip gloss is LA Colors Plump Gloss. It instantly plumps lips. It has a tingling sensation. This is in the color Shocker, so it's kind of a nude color. I've always wanted to try a lip plumper, and I have almost bought the Too Faced one, the lip injection, a dozen times, but the reviews aren't so great. And then I've almost bought like other brands, like Buxom and stuff. Buxom seems to get really decent reviews, and like other drugstore brands don't. I'm sure this isn't gonna plump my lips, but we will see. But it's a really pretty color. It's got like, it's almost like NARS Orgasm blush. It's kind of a coral color with like little gold specks in it, so it's really pretty. It smells good. It smells like Play-Doh, which, you know, isn't bad. Actually, no. Oh, it smells like dessert, actually. We'll see. We'll see. It tastes like cake. Yeah, it tastes like cake, you guys. And it's not sticky. The color is pretty. If you watch my videos before, I actually only have one lip gloss from the Dollar Tree as of yet. And it's the LA Colors Moisturizing Lip Gloss, and I have it coral. And it tastes good, it's pretty. It's like my favorite lip gloss that I have. And I don't really buy high-end lip gloss. So I'm really wanting to like the lip gloss from the Dollar Tree. And so far so good, even though I've tried one. But I like this. Yeah, that is awesome. I don't feel a tingling, but I didn't really expect to, you know. I don't really think any lip plumping products really work. Even if they do tingle, I don't think they actually really do anything. But the gloss is nice. It is not sticky, doesn't burn or anything like that, and the color is pretty. And like I said, they did have a couple other colors. So there you go. This is the finished product. First and foremost, there is no fail. All of these products are great. And I'll just do a quick rundown of what makes each one great, or, you know, a drawback to them. The eye palette is great for $1. If you find this and you love these colors, definitely worth $1. Absolutely. I think if you find hard candy anything, just buy it and try it. I'm going to now from here on out. The next thing is the eyebrow pencil. I love this. I think I like it better than my Joa pencil just because it's a little easier. You will hear of that in a video because I will be using this, so I will let you know how it sharpens when it comes time to sharpen it. And I do love this little brush that comes on it. It does everything you need like a spoolie to do, so excellent. Like I said, don't know if there's other colors or not. I will keep you updated on that, but yes, excellent, excellent, excellent. Surpassed my expectations for sure. The ColorMates blush I love. I like it better than the LA Colors single blush in, the one I have is Toast, the color Toast, and this is much better. First of all, it's a much bigger pan, which would make you think that maybe it isn't as good of a blush, but I think it went on better. It went on less patchy. And then this color Mauvelous is I think a very universally flattering shade. It wasn't too pigmented where it was hard to work with, but definitely enough color and, like I said, not patchy, so it definitely surpassed my expectations. The Color Workshop bronzer is excellent. I love the shade. It's warm, it's matte, it's not too dark, not too light. And so I love this. I just used up an e.l.f. bronzer that I bought at the Dollar Tree that was very dark, very pigmented, and it took me a while to use it up. I think I like this better. I liked that, but I like this better. And this would be perfect because, you know, bronzers normally come in a big, bulky container. They just do. They usually always do, you know, especially the big round pans. And those are great to get your brush and to be able to apply it. But if you're going on vacation, throw this in your makeup bag. You can't go wrong. Then the LA Colors setting powder, and I got light. It says on the package that it sets your makeup, and it does not lie. I thought light would be too light for me, and light is perfect. I think I also could have gone with medium. They had a few shades, and it is awesome. It is not dusty. It is not, it's actually, there wasn't a lot of fallout in the pan when I used my brush. So, and I really feel like it gave my skin just a very airbrushed look for $1. So excellent. The lip liner is good. They have several colors. I need to get red, and I need like a plum. So I will definitely see if they have those colors. I think they did, and I will buy those for work. The nude color kind of disappointed me a little bit. I wish it was a little bit darker, but as a product, this is great. I used to buy the Jordana brand of retractable lip liners a lot that are usually available at Walgreens, and those are cheap. Those are like $2.99. This is even cheaper, and if I can find the colors that I need, that is the way to go. And although I wish this was a little bit darker, the product is excellent. So very good retractable lip liner. And then the last two things are the applicators. I had a major surprise. I thought I would love this, and there's nothing not to love. It is just like the one that I spent more money on. And I'm gonna have to try it with like a different foundation because the BB cream does go on tacky, and this does not help it at all. So what I'm trying to say is this I expected to be a complete fail because I feel like a lot of people don't like these from the Dollar Tree. I loved it. I did, I loved it. But then again, I've never used an actual beauty blender, so my standards are lower, my expectations are lower. I loved it. It put this BB cream on beautifully. It goes on better. That BB cream, I've applied it with my fingers, and I've applied it with this beauty blender, and this by far was the best. So I'm excited to keep trying these and using them, But yeah, this was a little bit disappointing, but not because of there's anything wrong with it. It didn't apply the BB cream well, and this did. So yeah, very, very surprised by this. So anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this video. And if you did like this video, please give it a big thumbs up by hitting that like button for me and subscribe. As a YouTuber, my watch hours are really good. That means all of my subscribers and all of you are watching and you're showing up, and I appreciate it so much. So if you can, if you haven't, please hit that subscribe button. It really helps me out a lot. And if this is how you found me, was through a Dollar Tree video, I'm gonna be doing more of these. And that's just a little spoiler alert. And like I said, if you found me, if you found my channel through a Dollar Tree video of mine, comment below Dollar Diva. That way I know who you are. And just comment in general if you like any of these products or if you've used them. And I will have all of my social media linked below, my Instagram and my Facebook page, and as well as all of my Dollar Tree videos. I will have those all linked below. I will also link my Makeup Basket Monday playlist below so you can check that out. And if you love Dollar Tree videos and saving money there, you'll love that series too, because I shop my stash and use what I have. So definitely check those out. And thank you so much for watching today, and I will see you all next time. Bye.